If you're thinking about buying the King Koil Air Mattress, stick around, because this review will reveal exactly why it might not be what you expect. I'm going to show you all the hidden problems, the things nobody talks about, and whether this mattress lives up to its glowing reputation. But here's what surprised me. Despite being a CNN top pick and loved by over 1 million sleepers, this air mattress has some serious flaws that could ruin your night's sleep. So before you click buy, let me break down the truth that every potential buyer needs to know. You'll be shocked to find out the downsides that aren't obvious but can make or break your comfort. Stick with me because by the end you'll have the full picture on whether this mattress is a hidden gem or a pricey nightmare. Ready to learn the truth? Let's dive in. First off, who's this mattress really for? Are you camping and need a comfortable bed on the go? Hosting guests occasionally and want a portable solution? Or just want something fast and easy for that unpredictable sleepover? The King Koil Air Mattress promises all that and more. But does it deliver where it counts? I went deep, reading reviews, testing it out, digging into its construction and features, and here's what I found. The King Koil Twin Air Mattress is priced around $120, definitely leaning premium for an inflatable bed. It boasts a patented coil beam construction aimed at preventing sagging or sinking overnight, thanks to International Chiropractors Association endorsement for spinal alignment. Sounds great on paper, right? But in real life, things aren't always perfect. The mattress inflates fast, 90 seconds with its built-in 120V pump, and that's probably one of its strongest points. The quick inflate-deflate feature actually works well, making setup a breeze. If you've ever wrestled with a noisy external pump or slow inflation, this feels like a luxury. Plus, the raised height makes it more bed-like, so you don't have to awkwardly jump on the floor when you get in. The flocked top surface adds a cozy mattress feel instead of cold plastic, which is a thoughtful touch. So far, so good, if only the problems stopped here. Here's the catch that threw me off. A significant number of users reported that the mattress does sag more than advertised, especially with 2 adults. Now, the coil beam design is supposed to keep it firm, but once weight is applied for multiple nights, the firmness fades. Sleeping on a sagging air mattress is like dozing on a deflating balloon. Not fun for your back, which is the exact problem King Koil claims to solve. Those endorsements from chiropractors sound lovely until you experience a weird hump in the middle by morning. I joke that it's the mattress version of a pothole, bumpy, annoying, and you don't want to fall into it mid-sleep. Speaking of which, the mattress's durability raises questions. While it's made from thick, time-tested materials, some users encountered leaks after limited use. And no, it's not just your clumsy friends poking holes. Sometimes the seams just give out. That deflates, not just the mattress, but your whole guest sleep plan. The 1-year manufacturer warranty is there, but getting support can sometimes feel like trying to call a pizza place during the Super Bowl. You know help is supposed to be available, but you end up hanging on longer than you want. The compact storage is a plus, but the fear of waking up on a deflating mattress dims all the advantages. Rehook moment. Now, you're probably wondering if this mattress at least sleeps better than other budget air beds, right? Well, here's where things get complicated. While King Koil promotes proper spinal alignment with its patented coil beam design, the real-world feedback is mixed. Some sleepers report excellent support with no sagging. Others find it uneven, leading to back pain rather than relief. So why this discrepancy? It might boil down to your weight distribution or how you use the mattress. For solo sleepers or a guest that weighs less, it can be a solid option. But for couples or heavier sleepers, the firmness isn't as guaranteed as advertised. It's the mattress equivalent of a surprise party. You hope it's fun, but sometimes it's just awkward. I tested this mattress personally, and here's a little story. The first night, I felt like I was floating on a cloud, really luxurious for an air mattress. But by night 3, the middle started to sag just slightly, enough for me to notice. Imagine sleeping on an inflatable trampoline that slightly dips where you lie. Not exactly the soundest sleep. And for parents with kids jumping on it, well, let's just say it might double as a mini bouncy castle, but after a few jumps, the firmness starts wavering. It's funny, but not the kind of fun you want disrupting your sleep cycle. Here's a joke to lighten the mood. Why don't air mattresses ever win races? Because they always let things deflate under pressure. But seriously, it's a risk you need to consider with any inflatable bed. Another issue people face. The built-in pump is electric and requires a 120V outlet. Great for home use and some campsites with power, but forget about using this mattress in the middle of the woods or on a long road trip without electricity. Unlike manual pumps or battery-operated models, King Koil's version limits your portability. So if you're a hardcore camper, this might be a deal-breaker. It's more of a luxury guest bed than an all-terrain mattress. What about comfort? The flocked top surface is soft to touch but can get warm after a few hours, especially in summer. Combine that with the air mattress's natural tendency to trap heat, and you might wake up sweaty. Definitely not the cool, fresh sleep you're hoping for. A user joked it felt like sleeping inside a grilled cheese sandwich, which gave me a chuckle but also made me think twice. Comfort isn't just about softness. Temperature regulation matters too. Back to the positives for a moment. King Koil is a well-known brand with a reputation for quality. The mattress is designed with attention to details you don't usually get in budget airbeds, like adjustable firmness knobs on both inflation and deflation. That means you can tweak it until you find your perfect comfort zone, unlike those one-size-fits-all blow-ups. If you host guests often and hate the hassle of couch surfing, this mattress, despite its flaws, can really come in handy. It's like having a portable bed that looks fancy enough to make anyone feel welcome, and that's something to appreciate. Rehook time. But what if I told you there's a way to get the best out of this mattress while minimizing the common issues? For example, adding a foam mattress topper or placing it on a flat, sturdy surface rather than directly on rough ground can reduce sagging and improve comfort dramatically. Also, using it primarily for solo sleepers or kids instead of couples might extend its longevity. Sometimes the key isn't just the mattress itself, but how you use it. I'll share some top tips in a bit, so stay tuned. Another joke: how is an air mattress like a dating app? Both can be full of hot air and occasionally deflate your expectations. Okay, now that we have the humor out of the way, let's get serious again. The warranty is a comforting safety net. 1 year of protection lets you buy confidently, knowing you have backup if something goes wrong. The customer service team is generally responsive, but as with many companies, it helps to keep your receipts handy and document any issues quickly. Patience here is key. Before we wrap up, here's a quick pro tip. If you decide to buy the King Koil Air Mattress, make sure to keep it away from pets with sharp claws, remove jewelry before sleeping, and always check for punctures before inflating. These small steps can save you a lot of headaches. Also, avoid overinflating beyond recommended levels to keep the coils from stressing out. Think of it like balancing your air mattress's ego. Too much puff, and it cracks under pressure. So what's the final verdict? Is the King Koil Air Mattress worth your money? If you want a mattress that inflates quickly, has a premium feel, and you're using it for solo sleeping or occasional guests, it's definitely a smart buy. The support is generally firm, the coil beam design is innovative, and the convenience of the built-in pump is a game changer. It's an upgrade from cheap inflatable beds and looks stylish enough to not embarrass you when friends crash at your place. However, if you're looking for long-term use with heavier sleepers, couples use, or hardcore camping without electricity, you might want to reconsider. The sagging issues and dependency on power limit its versatility. It's a good mattress but not perfect, and it has its own set of quirks to be aware of. Still interested? Grab yours now for around $120 on Amazon. You'll find the best price linked in the description below so you don't have to dig around. Trust me, the convenience and style might just make this your go-to guest bed. Plus, it's endorsed by chiropractors, which is more than you can say for most air mattresses. Remember, no product is flawless, but the King Koil Air Mattress gets a lot right for the price, with a few caveats to keep in mind. My hope is this honest review helps you make a decision that fits your needs perfectly. Now, time for one last laugh. Why did the air mattress break up with the sofa? Because it wanted a little space to inflate its feelings. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check that link for the best deals. Sweet dreams.